Hey, welcome back to the Rap Cab. Hey, you already know who we got in the cab today. Chief the Don, right?
Yes, sir.
Hey, how you doing, bro?
I'm good, bro. How you been?
Oh, shit, pretty good. I mean, I remember seeing you at, is that me or you?
Oh, me.
Oh, seeing you at that one mic stand. You been back since?
I haven't, bro. I've been working like crazy. I'm trying to go back this week. I'm trying to go back this week. I'm trying to go back this Thursday. I get off at like 9, so hopefully I can slide through. Perform a little something, but yeah, for real, I just been working. Literally in and out the studio.
That's what's up. So, you be making your own beats too?
I'm trying. I'm working on it. That shit is low key kind of hard. I don't know how. Like, I know how people do it, but that shit just like it's tough because sometimes I don't even know what the fuck I want. Like, I don't even know what sound I'm looking for.
It takes time too.
Yeah, it's
to like
definitely
develop what you're looking for.
Exactly.
What program do you use to like record and stuff?
I use Logic.
Oh, you use Logic
Pro. Everyone's like, bro, you're supposed to use, Pro Tools. And I'm like,
this.
I mean, I'm in school using Pro Tools, like my degree and stuff, but like, I'm like,
that's tight.
I'm like, Pro Tools is alright. I'm like, I know how to use Logic because I've been using it since I was like 14. So, it's like Logic is what I go with.
Yeah,
so,
you comfortable with it?
Exactly.
So, talking about that open mic, one mic stand again. Well, cause you did you part of like a duo? Or?
Yeah. It's To Infinity and the Dime. It's me and my brother Mac Infinity. He's in New Orleans right now. He goes to school in New Orleans.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, we're a little group. We formed let's say sophomore year of high school. We started rapping when we was like 14, but we didn't really form our group until sophomore year of high school. So To Infinity and the Dime, because we had to do this big project from our English class over this book, and it was like some space themed book. So we basically made a whole mixtape based on the book. Yeah. And like we got an A and shit on it, and everyone like, yo, like we want to hear that shit. And then so we just dropped it as a whole tape.
Yeah, that's tight.
Everybody fucked with it, so he was like, all right, we got another one. So right now we in the process of writing everything out for this next one, To Infinity and Dime Part 2. Hopefully this summer. So that's in the works. So
coming soon. So
yes, sir.
How do y'all stay linked up and stuff? Because he's out in New Orleans and
honestly, bro, it's just a text or a call. Honestly, like it don't matter what we doing. Like I be at work, he just call me, I'll pick up. Yeah. He be film because he's a film major. So he'll be filming. I call him like, bro, I got this idea. Pick up, and if we can't talk right then, we're like, all right, just call me back later when you got some time, and we just hash shit out. We've been friends since we was little kids. So yeah. It's just like literally just like my brother. So we just be doing shit.
Yeah. So y'all go way back, huh?
Way back. We started playing football together in like the 2nd grade. So.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, bro. It goes way back.
Damn, that's what's up.
Yeah, bro. It's the funniest shit when people you like really grew up with. So like watching this shit happen before, like it's fucking dope.
Man, it's exciting. It's
very.
Man, especially like this time right now. Everything that's going on and stuff. Yeah. What do you think about like the music scene in Kansas City?
I think the music scene in Kansas City is fucking crazy. I think this shit's dope as fuck. But I really feel like we should support each other a lot more. A lot more. Even because I'm from the other side of the river. So everyone's like, you from Kansas? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, and I'm like, nah, bro. Like, if music is good, bro, music is good. Yeah. Kansas City, Missouri, Kansas City, Kansas, we both Kansas City at the end of the day. Yeah. Same thing. So I'm like, I feel like we should have a better scene than what we have. I feel like we should have a top scene in the nation. Like, seriously. Because we really have a lot of talented artists coming out of here. But, slight differences and shit don't ever work out. So I'm like,
yeah. So what do you think is prohibiting us from reaching that, the being the best in like the nation? You know what I mean? Because I feel like Atlanta's been having it. You know what I mean?
Atlanta, New York,
all
Cali,
the big cities and stuff.
Honestly, I think it's just that sense of unity. Like, just I don't know. I just don't feel like we unified as the two cities, or as one city, because it's really what we are. I just don't feel like I feel like we all running our own small little cliques. So like, and everything's based off of popularity. So if you know this person and this person, then you cool. You say, but then if you don't know this person, then everybody kind of like they kind of iffy on you. Yeah. So I mean, I feel like if we really were to just like band together and just do like some crazy shit, because there's so many artists like from both sides. I feel like if they collab together, it'd be some crazy shit for real. Man. So I mean, it's a process. It's coming along.
Do you think there's a lot of ego going around? Is that a problem?
Yeah, that is. I mean, that's how ego is. I feel like I'm better than this, or I feel like I'm better than this person, so I'm not doing that. And I mean, yeah, sometimes I understand that, because I don't want no whack ass collab. I mean, if I don't feel like you good, then I'm like, But at the same time, you still gotta, gotta be open and willing to work with other people, because you never know who that person may know, or what they can do, or where this collab could take you. So I feel like honestly, it only takes one verse. It takes one verse to get everybody's eyes and ears open, and they're like, oh, so he really is good. And then the thing is, after that, you gotta come with consistency. So you have to be consistent. That's probably my biggest problem right now. I write so much music. I'm sitting on 40 unreleased songs, but because I don't want to, I feel like it gets oversaturated sometimes. Yeah. It's like I don't want to, like, I see 10 people drop something. I don't want to drop something right after that, because I'm like, okay, I need people, like, people need to absorb what just got dropped. And so right now I'm working on some videos and shit, and that's another thing. I need to shoot a lot more videos. Like, videographers really need to collab with, like, rapper artists out here, because that's what really catches people's attention. Like, yeah, you could drop a song, yeah, the song could be fire, but the visuals, like, what do people see? What are people, like, latching on to? Yeah. And if you don't really have nothing, I mean, yeah, you got a cover, and you do a little effects on it. That's cool. But like a visual, like a video, so they can see who's rapping, like see who's like behind the lyrics. And I feel like that's my biggest thing right now. So that's what I'm working on. That's me and Dion's biggest thing. So like when he comes home, we got the whole tape. He's like, we're not dropping a single song unless we got a video. So we sitting on 3 songs that I was like, bro, let's drop them. He was like, nah, I'll wait till I get home. We shoot a video for them, then we'll drop them. Well, okay, I respect it, because you gotta, there's more that comes with than just, being rappers. Everybody can be a rapper, man. But can you maintain that, like, image? Can you maintain being a rapper? Yeah, can you maintain being a rapper? Yeah, like you was saying, everybody can be one. Right. But can you still, be one? Right. Can you be one in the public eye? Next year, next decade or whatever. Exactly. And that's the thing. So, that's really what I'm working on, my longevity. I'm just really trying to branch out to a bunch of different shit. This is so much shit that I've been trying. I'm just like, I normally don't even do this shit, because I started off as a New York, East Coast rapper, big words, bending and shit. And then everyone's like, yeah, bro, that's cool, but you make a song. And I'm like, a song? And then I really have to sit down and, like, talk to my friends. I'm like, yo, like, this is a song. Like, what are y'all looking for? Like, an actual song? And it was like, hooks, bridges, different flows, simple shit. Like, don't be so complex all the time, simplify it. Just something cool, something to bob your head to. And I'm like, okay, let me try that. And then, the stuff that I've been doing. That Rockstar. Yeah, bro. Yeah. That's low-key one of my favorite songs. That's another song that I'm really waiting to get a video done to. So, anybody want to shoot a video? Hey, let's get one done, bro, because that song is hard as shit. That was low-key one of my favorite songs. It was actually only supposed to be, it's supposed to be a minute 30. And I sent the snippet to my friend. He was like, where's the rest of the song? I said, what you mean? I'm like, the beat was only a minute and a half. He was like, bro, loop that shit. And I was like, all right. So I looped it and wrote a whole new verse that same night and finished it. And I was like, yeah, bro, this is it. That's what's up. And that's just it, and that helped me, learning how to, not rap over a beat, or rap like into the beat, like be one with it. Like, it don't sound like I'm just like rapping over something. It just sounds like I'm like, oh, you riding this shit, like, oh, there's, you hitting the pockets, you hitting the flows, Yeah. So that's another thing that I learned by, writing this shit. Like, I mean, still, but that's important if you trying to be a rapper, because some people, they just make music, because some people, I don't even think they can call their, like, music rap music, because they just out there singing to it, basically, bro. That's how I'm like, rap music. I'm like, he's not a rapper. Like, he's not a rap genre. I'm like, but I'm like, I don't ever knock nobody, because art is art. But yeah, I do get iffy with, like, I'm a rapper, and then they go out there and they, like, sing, and I'm like, it's not really rap. But I'm like, all right, like, you're an artist, but I don't know about no rapper. But I'm like, all right, bro, this shit's hard. But I'm not gonna knock you, because yeah, bro. When is Mac coming back from New Orleans? He said he should be back like mid-May, end of May. Okay. So as soon as, like, we got this whole summer shit worked out. So because I'm in school for audio engineering, he's in school for film. He was like, don't buy no film shit, He's like, you can if you want to, but for the most part, like, we gonna, piggyback off of each other, because we've been that close. So I was like, I'll buy all the audio shit. So I got an interface, laptop, mic, I'm getting monitors, like, I'm setting my whole room up to be a studio. So every time, like, this past summer, every time he came over, we was just like, all right, this is the process. Freestyle, bullshit around for a little bit, and then you find something you want to hear. You're just like, okay, what do I want to write right now? What am I in the mood for? So it was literally nice. Like, we was just sitting there, was like, no, I'm not in the mood for that, so we didn't write nothing. But like, you can never force that shit. So, but then there's a couple nights we just came up with some fucking hook, like bangers, like crazy shit. So I'm telling you, when that tape come out, there's gonna be some crazy shit on it.
Man, we excited.
Yeah, well, I am too.
Part 2.
Part 1 is on SoundCloud, To Infinity and the Dime. I mean, honestly, that was like, if you listen to that, that's me early, and that is like some of the biggest growth that I've ever had. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you, but around the age of 16, I was so ass. I was not good at all. Like, I listened to all my old music, I'm just like, geez, bro. I'm like, who told me to do this? Like, why was this okay? I'm like, y'all let me do this? He's like, bro, it's, it's a learning process. And I'm like, I don't like this shit. I'm like, that was terrible. But
so do you think artists like starting out, because I mean every artist has like their first tape and stuff, do you think it's important to keep that like out there for the public, or do you think like as your first like tape and stuff, because some people delete their like first mixtapes and stuff?
I ain't gonna lie,
can't find it.
Well, mine's still on DatPiff. I remember we thought that was the coolest shit if you got your shit posted on DatPiff. So I still got my first tape on DatPiff. Well, actually I got my first 2 tapes. I got one on Audiomack, and then I got one on DatPiff. So I actually technically had 2 tapes, but I took them off of my main streaming services because I don't really like them. And if you really want to listen to them, I'm gonna make you find them. They really not good. So I mean, there's definitely, from an artist standpoint and a fan standpoint, to hear the growth in an artist, like, why they keep all X's old shit compared to his new shit. Like, the growth is crazy. All of Ski's old shit compared to his new shit. Wayne's old shit, it's just crazy. Like, just listen to him, you hear the growth as an artist, and like, not as a rapper, but an artist. Like, the shit changed, like their take on life, metaphor, like shit just grows, and you're just like, damn, that's cool. But then at the same time, from an artist standpoint, you're just like, damn, that was so ass. Like, why was I doing that? But it's all a process. So I mean, if you want to keep it out there, keep it out there. But I kept mine out there. But if you want to find it, you have to work for it. You got to dig, because it's not just gonna be sitting on my SoundCloud no more. I just take them all down. I'm like, So
I mean, it is up to like the individual. But, But that's, I mean, the next one is the best one.
Definitely.
Do you think do you think there's some like bigger artists that haven't really made progress, or like their old past? Because I remember in an Andre interview with like Rick Rubin, he said that all of his old stuff kind of is like crippling him in a sense, because they made so much amazing stuff. Him and Big Boy.
I know that. I've been a super big fan of Eminem, so I was listening to him, and I was just listening to his verse, and he was like, it's like, I can't quote him verbatim, but it's like what he was saying was like, basically, everybody wants me to be the old me, but the old me was in such a dark place. Why the fuck would I want to go back there? So like, I mean,
kind of like Chance too.
Exactly. Old Chance, acid rap. So he was literally doing acid, smoking cigarettes. Right now he's on Big Day, and everybody's like, oh, this shit sucks. He's talking about his wife and love, and I'm like, bro, like,
that's just
this nigga,
growth.
he's happy, bro. This growth, he's finally, he's doing what he wants to do. He ain't signing no major label. He's still making millions of dollars. Got a Netflix series. Like, he's doing his thing. He's doing what he wants to do, and he's happy about it. So like, you can't really be mad at it. I mean, it may not fit what you're looking for, or your standard of what you're looking for, but you can't hold a rapper to the same standard all the time, because he has to grow. And if he doesn't grow, that's where the problem is. When they start sounding the same, you're just like, all right, bro, have you went through anything? Like, has anything changed in your life?
Or like,
what's new? So
you still rapping about the same old stuff?
Right.
You're gonna be like, nothing's new.
Like, oh well, ain't nothing changed in his life. So like, all right, well, next song. But
probably the same.
Yeah, bro. So like, growth is definitely very big.
So speaking on like growth and like because we were talking about film earlier.
Right.
Music to film. Do you think there's? I mean, I know back then there was a lot of examples of like artists starting out, like Ice Cube, Will Smith. They starting out as rappers, and they're not rappers no more. I mean, they're more like movie stars. You know what I mean? Do you think it's like more prevalent nowadays, like to become like get out of the rap and more into the film and stuff? Because I don't really see it happening as much.
I mean, I think it's really cool. I feel like being able to stamp yourself as something more than a rapper is one of the greatest things ever, because who who just wants to be a rapper 24/7. That's what's one of the biggest things me and Dion talk about, because he's like, everybody just sees me as a rapper. I'm not just a rapper. I do more than just rap. I'm a filmmaker. So like, this is what I really want to do. I'm just good at rapping at the same time. So definitely branching out and being more than the status quo. Oh yeah, he's a rapper. So when you branch out, you become a movie star. You do endorsement deals. Just like Kevin Hart, he's more than just a comedian. He's not just a comedian. He's a activist. He's doing all this crazy, this extra stuff to implement his legacy. So I mean, yeah, bro. Don't just be a rapper, bro. I don't even consider myself a rapper or something. Like, I'm a poet first. I started writing poetry before I started writing rap. And then, our whole thing was like, poetry is just rap without a syllable cut. So I'm like, yeah, so like definitely started writing poetry first. So when people are like, oh yeah, you rap? I'm like, yeah, I write poetry too. I dabble in graphic design a little bit. So like a lot of all the covers that I made recently, I made. Off of just like pictures we took and just fucking around. So I mean,
cutting and slicing.
Yeah, bro. Actually like getting able to like understand how to do that shit. So yeah, it's definitely dope to understand more than just like to be more than just a rapper. That's another reason I started. I jumped into the audio engineering program, was because I can be a rapper, but do I know what the fuck is going on? Like when we sitting in the studio and I see him doing shit and I want to change something, do I know how to tell him what I want to change? Or am I just gonna be like,
like the terminology of it too,
exactly.
Because sound has like a fucking, you got words for days,
exactly,
like describing one fucking kick,
so yeah, bro,
snare, whatever it is,
fucking reverb on it. Yeah, you gotta, sometimes you just kind of want to know that shit. So that's definitely one of the biggest reasons I jumped in. I was like, I definitely want to understand how to tell people, like even if I have somebody come do it for me, that's another reason I want to do it myself. I kind of got that from Tech Nine, being that independent, wanting to do it all for yourself.
Yeah.
So anybody else touching the money but you. So it's definitely things you gotta look into.
Yeah, for real. I mean, going independent there's been a lot of good examples.
Yes.
But would you never sign a record deal?
I ain't gonna say that.
Plan?
I mean, if it comes, but that's another reason I learning this stuff is because like I took a music business class, so now I understand all the deals that come with it. 360 deals. That's one thing you never want. Is a 360 deal, because that means everybody's touching all your money and all you making money off of it's touring.
So so explain this 360 deal, because I mean I'm not really clear. I'm sure people out there get a gist of it, but
so I mean I'm not, because I don't remember exactly from the book, because I was definitely reading up on it, but like basically you sign this deal and you do all this touring, album sales, meetups. You never really touch any of that music. I mean, any of that money. Yeah. That money's being touched by your record label. So like anything, like basically they dishing all this out for you, and before you even get your cut, they're like, oh, let me take this off the top. Oh yeah, you did this, I'm taking this off too. So like you paying for your own basically you really paying for like your own studio time.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh yeah, bro. So like you really not getting no money in the end unless you just really blowing up, or you just really dumb, because it's really like if you just get suckered into it. But I mean, it's so much shit that goes into.
So what is a good deal, you would say, that you could like say, not even just you, but just say anybody, like an artist that has leverage and stuff, talking about a deal with a big record company? Should you do like a joint, or should you do like this, or because I'm sure there's like different types of deals.
See, and there's so many that I really like, honestly, because it really just kind of depends on the artist and what you're trying to do. I mean, yeah, everybody wants to, everybody wants a big deal and they want to make all the money, but at the same time, like, you sign it to a label, so like they're definitely gonna have to get their cut out of whatever. Yeah. And then you kind of want to work to where you like a lot of artists are doing now. And you see how it's taking them this long, like get mastering, mixing and mastering rights to their own music. Because when you sign record labels, that's usually that's one of the main things they keep is you're mixing and mastering rights, because that's really where all the money comes in. So like you can, like they when you have like songs played out on TV shows and like shit like that,
like syndication deals.
Yeah, bro. So like they're pocketing all that like money. So like Chris Brown, when you hear Chris Brown's song in a movie, now he's getting that money. At first it was the label, that's that's ours. Yeah. You just made the song, you get paid off record sales. But yeah, so like it's real. It's so crazy.
Yeah.
There's so much shit that goes into
I
it.
bet the music. I mean, the music business is.
It's not a game.
Yeah, it's not a game,
You
man.
really gotta go and prepare.
Man, or unless somebody's gonna take advantage of you, you know.
Exactly.
You don't
Like,
want
so
that
you
to
see all
happen.
those artists, you know, that be on, you know, Instagram telling all these stories like, I really shouldn't have got into this shit, because they didn't know what the fuck they was getting into. And I mean, I'm not gonna say I know exactly what the fuck I'm gonna be getting into, but I know I'm gonna have some kind of, you know, idea of where I'm going, what I'm getting into. If that's even, you know, a thing, you know. Because the way this is going, a lot of artists might become real independent. I'm not saying record labels are not gonna exist, but
it's becoming like, I mean, it's easier to promote yourself, you know what I mean? Because that's the whole point of them, is to get you out there.
Exactly.
But if you got like your own money and everything,
exactly. That's why I say, you know, like everyone's like, you know, I'm like, I just need to win the lottery once. I was like, and they were like, why? And I'm like, because this music shit would be so much easier.
Man, if they just like shared the lottery, that'd be nice.
I'm like, you
like
know,
100 million, like everybody that.
Yeah, I'm like,
we could all get $1 million.
Exactly, bro. I'm like, you know how much
fucked up system.
Exactly. And I'm just like, you know, $100,000 for, you know, as an artist, that's a lot of money,
man.
Because you know how much you can do with this. Now you can, you know, travel. You can go meet people. You can go network, and that's really what this is all about. Is, you know, getting out there and networking with people. Different people know different things, and they can get you in touch, you know, with a bunch of different shit. So
for real, all hands on deck. For real.
Exactly. So I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm definitely like, that's why I'm trying to go to Brave New. I'm trying to be a mentor for Brave New Voices this upcoming summer.
What's Brave New Voices?
Brave New Voices is this big poetry festival down. I went a couple years ago. It was down in Houston, and you get teams from all over the world. We had teams from what was it? Trinidad, Ontario, Canada, California, LA, San Francisco, everywhere.
And it's called Brave New Worlds?
Brave New Voices.
Brave New Voices.
Yeah, and it's crazy, bro. Like, you just spend like 3-4 days, you know, we was at Houston, the University of Houston, so we was on college campus. Spent 3-4 days, and it's crazy as fuck, because you meet so many different people.
That's tight.
And it was like,
it's kind of like South by Southwest, but for poetry.
I was really like amazed. I'm like, bro, this shit's fucking fun. Because I went down there and like people I'd never met in my life, I'm playing on my music, you know, I'm, you know, showcasing like shit that I do, like my poetry and my rap. And like, bro, I fuck with that. So like, really, I got a lot of people from, like, my Instagram is a lot of people from, not even from KC.
Yeah.
So like, I was like,
he was out there.
Exactly, he was out there networking. And I feel like, you know, that's one of the best parts about, you know, this, like, art period, is networking and meeting people that do the same shit that you do.